So what is up, guys? It's FIFA Juiced here, back again bringing you another episode of the Tottenham Career Mode. And to start off with, I got suggestions to loan out my younger players. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm loaning out Cameron Lancaster, well, basically all of my young players that are with Tottenham, Dean Parrott, because they turn out to be very good players. But if they stayed with me, they probably wouldn't be getting first team experience, because the players that I've got, they probably wouldn't be getting in unless it's a cup game or an easy game in the league or in the last few minutes of the game. So that's the reason. And I got suggestions from um, W. Cazorla and Ali Beto um, for suggesting players. Lucas Pearson really interested me, so I decided to make a bid of 950,000 for him. He is only overall 61, but he's 18, and I looked around and he grows to around about 85. I also made an offer for Asaidi, but you'll see what happened to him just in a minute. Because I wanted Asaidi because he's good. I was going to play him up front instead of Adebayor, because as you know, I do not like Adebayor at all. I actually offered, who did I offer? I can't remember who I offered. I offered Iago Falcao to Liverpool, but you'll see um, here, just coming up now, here the transfer offer was rejected by Liverpool because of that Asaidi hadn't been at the club for long enough, so he'd only just recently been at Liverpool, and that's the reason why they rejected the offer. I got the transfer offer was accepted for Lucas Piazon, so then I went on to the contract offer, and I offered him over 10 grand a week, 15 grand I actually offered him. I didn't specify his squad role, as you can see there. I decided not to in the end, and the length of his contract would be for 5 years. I then got a transfer offer for Christian Caballos, but it was only for a loan deal. So I just decided to let him go out, because as I was loaning out players, not bothered what team they go to, it's just so they get first team experience. And they get the confirmation email of the player loaned. And up next now, you'll see that the contract offer was accepted for Lucas Piazon. So I was happy about that, so I brought in a new player, and I was determined to bring him up to an over 80 overall, because I decided to play first team football all the time. And I did make an offer for Eduardo Vargas, but then I declined it, and I regretted that afterwards, because then I didn't have a striker. But anyway, as it says there, that a new signing arrived, so that was Lucas Pearson arrived, and that the top story was about that. And then we go into the squad here, where it just comes up with some breaking news, Spurs target Champions Cup, etc. But I went into the squad because, as you know, in the last episode, that I brought Alaba, who was a left back in place of a Suakoto. There you can see him, over 77, so I replaced him. And I also played, because Gareth Bale still had a broken tailbone. He was 50-50 to play, but I decided to play safe and not to play him, so I put him on the bench there and played Lucas Piazon instead of Andros Townsend there. And so that was what I done in the squads. My next game, home game, was up against Norwich, and it was my first competitive game so far. And as you can see here, right at the start, well, apart from the cinematics, you'll see when they're coming up the tunnels, that you'll see that because Carlos Eduardo was making his debut. You can see his face there. And here in the 3rd minute, Carlos Eduardo was nice skills on the edge of the box, and Dembele with a nice shot, but a quite comfortable save for Ruddy there. And in the 10th minute, Lucas Pearson plays it off to Adebayor. Adebayor hits it down the wing for Carlos Eduardo. As we know, Carlos Eduardo's got some pace. He cuts back inside, passes it to Lucas Pearson. He's miles out the box. He takes a touch, and bang! What a shot, and just a little bit wide. But that was good signs there from him. But in the 32nd minute here, with Carlos Eduardo with a beautiful shot across the keeper, but unfortunately, but here this was the moment of class. Lucas Pearson with a beautiful run down the wing, and Carlos Eduardo on the volley right into the top corner. That was absolutely amazing there with Lucas Pearson with an absolute inch perfect cross, and Carlos Eduardo there. You could see with replays with beautiful technique, and that was it for that game. That was Tottenham 1, Norwich 0. And as you can see there, Lucas Pearson got man of the match on his debut, which was good. My second game was away to Newcastle. Also, I'd like to say something that I'm thinking of doing a top 5 goals of the week, which would be, at the moment, it would be my goals, but I would like to know if some of you lot could send me your goals, and the name that you would like for people to see on the video, and I will put them in the top 5 goals of the week, and depending how good they are, you might win and get to number 1. So I was just wondering if you guys were interested in that. So if you're interested in the top 5 goals of the week, and would like to send your goals, or would just like to see them, if you'd like to see them, please leave a comment below saying that, yeah, you'd like to see the top 5 goals of the week. And if you would like to send the goals, I would really appreciate it. So if you'd like to send the goals, can you please also leave in the comments that you would send the goals. And once all that's done, I will make, and if I get a good response to it, I'll do a like an email, so you can send them to me, or you can send them to me via email, or also you could, sorry about that, or also you could like upload them to YouTube in unlisted, send me the link and I can download it from there. So as I just said, so please let me know if you're interested in that top 5 goals of the week, because if you're interested, the next episode will be uploaded in the new year, just after the new year. It wouldn't be long. So I've already got the layout and everything ready. It's just the goals that I need. I've got 2 goals, 2 of my goals that I could use in there, but obviously it's not as fun if I use my own goals, whereas if you guys send me your goals, it'd be a lot more funner and it will gain quite a few more views. So what we could do is do the top 5 goals. It might not be of the week, of every 2 weeks, etc., like KSI does. Be similar to that, where you send your goals in, and well, obviously you won't be winning an Elgato game capture, but you will be in the top 5 goals of the week, and that would really help me out if you could send your goals in. So this was against West Brom, and I played very poorly in this game. I decided to make some substitutes. I put Adebayor off, put Lucas Pearson up front, and put Aaron Lennon on, and then changed wings. So Gareth Bale changed with Aaron Lennon, but it didn't do anything. As you saw here, they were still on the attack. I was 2-0 down, and here in the 75th minute, my defender had to come across and pass it around, and that was 3-0 at home, which is an awful result. And that was it. So 1-2. So I won 2 games and lost 1. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.